Okay, settle in, get comfortable. Welcome, truly welcome to Life Whispers. I'm so glad you're here with us today. It's an honor, really, to share this time, this space, this journey with you. You know, as we navigate these incredible chapters of life, the ones they sometimes call the golden years, and they can be golden, truly radiant. Our bodies naturally change. It's part of the deal, right? Maybe things creak a little more. Maybe energy doesn't bounce back quite as fast. But here's the beautiful truth. While the physical landscape might shift, our inner wisdom, our capacity for nurturing ourselves, only deepens. It grows richer, stronger, like a fine wine or a well-loved garden. Today, I want to share something special with you. Think of it as unlocking a few hidden doors within your own home, your body, doors that lead to greater comfort, vitality, and that beautiful feeling of well-being we all cherish. We're not talking about complicated regimes or expensive gadgets. No, this is about tapping into simple, almost timeless practices. 4 essential lessons, whispered down through generations and now illuminated by our modern understanding, that can profoundly nourish your health, boost your energy, and genuinely contribute to your longevity. Are you ready to explore these gentle secrets together? Let's begin. Part 1, the secret pressure point for better sleep and circulation. All right, let's dive into our first secret. Imagine there's a tiny, almost hidden switch on your body, a little spot, unassuming, yet holding remarkable power. A place that, with just a few moments of gentle attention each day, no pills, no fancy machines needed, can act like a key, unlocking better blood flow, easing those nagging aches and pains, and coaxing your body into deeper, more restorative sleep. Doesn't that sound like something worth knowing? Ancient wisdom from the East, specifically traditional Chinese medicine, has revered this spot for centuries. They call it Yongquan, pronounced roughly Yongquan, which translates beautifully to gushing spring. Think about that imagery. A spring bubbling up with fresh, life-giving energy. It's located right on the sole of your foot, and it's considered the very starting point of the kidney meridian, a vital energy pathway that TCM views as the root of our fundamental life force, our constitutional strength, our essence. Now, how do you find this gushing spring? It's easier than you think. Take a moment, maybe even slip off a shoe if you're comfortable. Place your foot flat on the floor or rest it on your opposite knee. Now, imagine drawing a line down from the space between your big toe and your second toe. Go about 1/3 of the way down the sole of your foot. Press gently into that area. You should feel a slight depression, a softer spot right there in the ball of your foot, just behind the main padding. That's it. That's Yongquan. Feel it? It might even be a little tender, which just tells you it's an active point. So, what happens when you stimulate this point? Think of it like opening a valve. According to TCM, you're encouraging the smooth flow of qi, that vital life energy. This helps to draw energy downwards, away from a busy, chattering mind, which is incredibly calming for the nerves. It anchors you, grounds you. It's like telling your whole system, okay, time to settle down, time to rest. This is why it's so fantastic for sleep. It can help you drift off more easily and wake up feeling genuinely refreshed, not groggy. And guess what? Modern science is catching up to this ancient wisdom. We now know this area on the sole of the foot is incredibly rich in nerve endings and tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Stimulating it directly interacts with your nervous system, promoting relaxation. Think switching from fight or flight mode to rest and digest. It also encourages better circulation, helping that vital blood flow reach every part of your body, especially your lower extremities, which can sometimes feel cold or sluggish. So, how do you put this into practice? It's beautifully simple. Make it a little ritual, perhaps before bed. Gentle massage. Sit comfortably, use your thumb or even a knuckle. Apply gentle but firm pressure to the Yongquan point. Massage in slow, deliberate circles, maybe 20-30 circles in one direction, then switch. Breathe deeply as you do it. Focus on the sensation. Do this for a few minutes on each foot. Feel the tension melting away. Warm foot soak. This is pure bliss. Fill a basin with warm water, not too hot, just comfortably warm. Add a handful of Epsom salts, great for magnesium and relaxing muscles, or a few slices of fresh ginger, wonderfully warming and boost circulation, or even a bit of sea salt. Soak your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. Let the warmth seep in. Afterwards, gently pat your feet dry and then press the Yongquan point. The warmth makes the point even more receptive. It's these small, consistent acts, just a few minutes each day. It might seem insignificant, but you're working from the ground up, literally. You're tending to the very root of your body's energy, helping restore balance and vitality in a gentle, natural way. Give it a try tonight. You might be surprised by the quiet power held in the soles of your feet. Part 2, a common habit after meals that silently weakens your body. Now, let's talk about something most of us do almost instinctively, especially after a satisfying meal. What's the first thing you want to do? Kick back, right? Find that comfy armchair. Maybe recline a little, perhaps even think about a little snooze. It feels so natural, so deserved. But hold on a moment. For those of us embracing our senior years, this seemingly harmless habit might be silently working against our body's natural rhythm, potentially weakening our digestion, circulation, and overall energy flow over time. Think about what happens when you eat. Your body is smart. It knows it has a job to do. It marshals its resources, diverting a significant amount of blood flow towards your stomach and intestines. This is crucial. It provides the energy and carries the enzymes needed to break down that food, absorb those vital nutrients, and keep things moving along smoothly. Your digestive system is basically saying, "Okay, team, time to get to work." But what happens when, right after eating, you immediately lie down flat or sink deep into that couch, completely still? You inadvertently send a confusing signal to your body. It's like telling the digestive crew, "Hold up, maybe it's time for a break." Lying down physically slows the natural downward movement of food through your digestive tract. Staying completely immobile reduces overall metabolic activity and circulation. Your body gets mixed messages. It's trying to ramp up digestion, but your posture and lack of movement are signaling it to slow everything down. Over time, consistently. Doing this can lead to a cascade of uncomfortable issues. Think bloating and gas. Food sits longer, fermentation happens, leading to that uncomfortable, puffed-up feeling, poor nutrient absorption. If digestion is sluggish, you might not be getting the full benefit from the healthy food you're eating. Acid, reflux, or heartburn. Lying down makes it easier for stomach acid to travel back up the esophagus. Ouch! General sluggishness. Digestion takes energy. If it's inefficient, it can leave you feeling drained instead of nourished. Potential strain. In the long run, inefficient digestion can even place subtle strain on organs like the liver and potentially impact cardiovascular health due to altered blood flow dynamics. This is also why some other common post-meal habits can be problematic. Jumping into a hot shower right after eating can draw blood away from your digestive organs towards the skin's surface, disrupting the digestive process. Similarly, drinking large amounts of very cold water or strong tea immediately after a meal can dilute digestive juices and constrict blood vessels in the stomach. It's all about working with your body's natural priorities. So, what's the better approach? It's gentle, sensible, and actually feels quite good. Sit upright. The 10-15 minute rule. After finishing your meal, resist the urge to immediately recline. Instead, stay seated upright for about 10 to 15 minutes. Keep your back reasonably straight. No need to be rigid like a soldier, just avoid slumping. This posture gives your stomach room to work and utilizes gravity to help things move in the right direction. Use this time to chat, savor the last tastes, or simply breathe deeply and mindfully. Deep breaths actually gently massage your digestive organs, the gentle stroll, the 10-minute walk. After those 10-15 minutes of sitting upright, get up and take a slow, leisurely walk. We're not talking about power walking or breaking a sweat. Just a gentle 10-minute stroll around your home, out in the garden or down the block if the weather's nice. This subtle movement is fantastic. It stimulates circulation, encourages peristalsis, the muscular contractions that move food through your gut, helps regulate blood sugar levels, and even keeps your joints mobile. Think of it as giving your digestive system a little helpful nudge, a supportive hand. It's a small adjustment, but it honors the hard work your body is doing after every meal. It helps you feel lighter, more energized, and avoids that heavy, uncomfortable feeling. It's another simple way to whisper kindness to your body. Part 3, 3 body areas you must keep warm to stay healthy after 60. Let's move on to our third lesson, which is all about the gentle power of warmth. In many traditional healing systems around the world, staying warm isn't just about comfort. It's considered fundamental to maintaining good health, strong immunity, and vibrant energy, especially as we age. Think of cold as something that can cause energy to stagnate, to slow down, like water freezing. Warmth, on the other hand, encourages flow, vitality, and resilience. There are 3 specific areas of the body that this traditional wisdom highlights as particularly important to keep consistently warm. Let's call them the vital warmth points. Protecting these zones daily can make a surprising difference in how you feel, particularly in your energy levels, your resistance to feeling run down, and your overall circulatory health. The soles of your feet, your second heart. We talked about the Yongquan point earlier, didn't we? Well, the entire sole of the foot is considered crucial. Why the second heart? Because your calf muscles and the act of walking help pump blood back up from your feet towards your actual heart, playing a vital role in circulation. Your feet are also dense with nerve endings and energy pathways, meridians and TCM, that connect to your entire body. When your feet get cold, that coldness can easily travel upwards, constricting blood vessels and potentially leading to feelings of overall chilliness, sluggishness, and even affecting organ function, according to traditional views. Portmate, or how to keep them warm. This is often simple. Wear warm socks, especially natural fibers like wool or thermal blends, particularly in the evenings and at night. Even thin cotton socks are better than bare feet on cold floors. Consider slippers with good insulation. That warm foot soak we discussed. Perfect! Make it a regular habit. Avoid walking barefoot on cold tile or wood floors, especially first thing in the morning or late at night. The lower abdomen, your energy center, dantian. This area roughly located a few inches below your navel is viewed in many Eastern traditions, like Qigong and Tai Chi, as the body's core energy reservoir, often called the dantian, pronounced dantian. It's the center of gravity, but also considered the powerhouse that supports your internal organs, digestion, and your fundamental vitality. Exposing this area to cold, especially drafts or cold surfaces, is thought to deplete this core energy, potentially leading to digestive upset, like cramps or loose bowels, lower back weakness, fatigue, and for women, menstrual discomfort. How to keep it warm? Layer your clothing wisely, ensuring your midsection is covered, especially when going outside in cool weather or sitting near drafty windows. Tuck in your shirt. Consider using a soft heat pack or a warm water bottle placed gently on the lower abdomen for 15-20 minutes, especially if you feel chilled or are having digestive discomfort. Always ensure it's not too hot to avoid burns. Some find comfort in wearing a hara warmer, a Japanese belly band, or simply an extra layer around their middle during colder months. Gentle self-massage in clockwise circles around the navel can also generate warmth and aid digestion. The lower back and shoulders, your body's core and stress holder. This area is crucial for posture, movement, and houses. The vital kidney energy in TCM linked strongly to aging vitality and bone health. It's also an area where many of us hold tension and stress. Cold penetrating the lower back can contribute to stiffness, pain, and feelings of deep fatigue. Cold in the shoulders and upper back can lead to neck tension, headaches, and make you more susceptible to catching chills. This entire zone acts as a bridge for energy flow throughout the body. How to keep it warm? Dress in layers. Vests, shawls, or scarves are excellent for protecting this area from drafts, even indoors. When sitting, be mindful of cold drafts hitting your back or neck. A warm compress or heat pack applied to the lower back or across the shoulders can be incredibly soothing for aches and tension. Before bed, try a gentle massage with a warming oil, like ginger or cinnamon-infused oil. Always test on a small patch of skin first for sensitivity on your lower back. Simple stretches like shoulder rolls and gentle back extensions can improve circulation and reduce stiffness exacerbated by cold. By consciously protecting these three vital warmth points, you're essentially helping your body maintain its natural thermostat and encouraging the smooth, unimpeded flow of blood and energy. It's like keeping the internal pathways clear and warm, promoting better immunity, reducing aches associated with cold and dampness, and conserving your precious energy. Especially important during cooler seasons or if you tend to feel this cold more acutely. It's another layer of simple, profound self-care. Part 4. Sitting, a silent threat or a path to healing. All right, let's tackle something we all do, probably for several hours a day. Sitting. In our modern lives, sitting seems unavoidable. We sit to eat, to read, to watch television, to socialize, to work. But here's the thing, how we sit and for how long can make a world of difference. Sitting, done improperly or for prolonged periods, can actually become a silent threat to our well-being as seniors. What are the risks? Poor posture, pitfalls. Slouching, hunching over, or sinking into overly soft chairs disrupts the natural alignment of your spine. This compresses vertebrae, strains muscles and ligaments in your back and neck, and can lead to chronic pain. Circulation. Slow down. Staying seated for long stretches, especially with legs crossed or dangling, impedes blood flow, particularly in the legs. This can contribute to swollen ankles, varicose veins, and increases the risk of dangerous blood clots, deep vein thrombosis, DVT. Organ compression. Slouching squishes your internal organs, including your lungs, making breathing shallower, and your digestive organs, hindering their function. Muscle weakness and tightness. Prolonged sitting weakens postural muscles, like your core and glutes, while tightening others, like your hip flexors. This imbalance further contributes to pain and mobility issues. Mental fatigue, reduced circulation, and shallow breathing mean less oxygen reaches your brain, which can lead to feeling foggy, tired, and less alert. Increased health risks. Studies have linked excessive sedentary time to higher risks of heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. It sounds a bit grim, doesn't it? But here's the empowering part. Sitting doesn't have to be detrimental. In fact, when approached consciously and mindfully, sitting can be a deeply restorative practice, a moment of grounding and peace. There's an ancient saying, often associated with meditation practices. Sit like a bronze bell. Picture that, a large, solid temple bell. It's grounded, stable, upright, resonant, and possesses a quiet dignity. It's not rigid, but it's firmly present. This is the quality we want to bring to our sitting. So, how do we sit like a bronze bell? Foundation. First, whenever possible, sit with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Feel the connection with the ground. This provides a stable base. Avoid crossing your legs for extended periods, as this hinders circulation. If your feet don't comfortably reach the floor, use a footstool. Upright spine. Imagine a gentle string pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Lengthen your spine, but don't force it into ramrod stiffness. Maintain the natural curves of your back. Your lower back should have a slight inward curve. Using a chair with good lumbar support or placing a small cushion or rolled towel behind. Your lower back can really help. Shoulders. Relaxed. Consciously drop your shoulders down and slightly back. Let go of the tension that tends to creep up towards your ears. This opens up your chest, allowing for deeper breathing. Head balanced. Keep your chin level, not jutting forward or tucked too far down. Your ears should be roughly aligned over your shoulders, hands resting. Let your hands rest softly on your thighs or in your lap. Avoid clenching your fists. Now, even with perfect posture, the duration of sitting is key. Our bodies are designed for movement. The crucial habit to cultivate is breaking up your sitting time. The 30-minute reset. Aim to get up and move even briefly, at least every 30 minutes. Set a timer if it helps. You don't need to run a marathon. Just stand up, stretch gently, reach. For the sky, do a few shoulder rolls. Twist your torso gently side to side. Walk around the room for a minute or two. Go get a glass of water. Look out the window. These small movement snacks or micro breaks work wonders. They reset your posture, get your blood flowing again, wake up your muscles, deliver fresh oxygen to your brain, and prevent that stiffness and sluggishness from setting in. Sitting isn't the enemy. Unconscious, prolonged, and poorly postured sitting is the challenge. By bringing awareness to how you sit, by embracing the bronze bell ideal, and by weaving in regular movement breaks, you transform sitting from a potential health risk into an opportunity for mindful presence and physical well-being. You remain grounded, yet fluid and energized. And there we have it, 4 simple yet profound whispers of wisdom for nurturing your health, energy, and longevity. The power of a gentle touch on the sole of your foot, the mindful pause and stroll after a meal, the protective embrace of warmth on key body areas, and the conscious grace of sitting well. Remember, vibrant health isn't built overnight with grand, heroic efforts. It's crafted lovingly and patiently, moment by moment, day by day, through these small, consistent acts of self-care. It's about tuning in to your body's needs and responding with kindness and wisdom. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is found in the simplest things: a warm foot bath, a conscious breath, a gentle walk, sitting with awareness and dignity. These practices are invitations to connect more deeply with yourself, to honor the incredible journey your body has carried you on, and to actively participate in your own well-being. Here at Life Whispers, we believe deeply in the power of these gentle reminders and timeless truths. If this message resonated with you today, if you found a spark of inspiration or a practical tip you'd like to try, we'd be so grateful if you'd let us know. Like this message if it touched you. Comment below. Share your thoughts, your experiences, maybe a question you have, or perhaps another simple health wisdom you cherish. Let's learn from each other. Share this with a friend, a family member, anyone you think might benefit from these gentle whispers. Sharing wellness is a beautiful gift, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe to Life Whispers. Join our growing family as we continue to explore more ways to live well with grace, strength, and serenity. Thank you truly for sharing this time with us. We cherish your presence in this community. Here's to your strength, your peace, your vitality. Here's to a life lived fully, consciously, and beautifully at every age. Be well, take gentle care, and we look forward to whispering with you again soon.